All right, let's see. So we've got a roller coaster, right? So let's see. So here it's on a 1.2 meter tall hill. Right, it's going 7.5 meters per second, and we want to know how fast it's going on top of a 3.5 meter tall hill, right? So here it's going to be going some other speed, right? Okay, now one way to do this is to say that that hill is not 3.5 meters tall, that hill is what, 2.3 meters tall above this. But I'm just going to go with this, with the numbers that are given here, okay? So here it's got potential and kinetic, that is it's on a hill and it's moving. So we have mgh plus 1/2 mv squared is, in this case, also mgh. It's on a hill, right, and it's moving. Right, and now we can just plug in numbers, right? Notice that the mass will cancel from all of these, so we don't actually have to put in the numbers but for mass, but let's do it anyway. We'll just do that. Times 9.8 times 1.2 plus 1/2 times 7.5 squared, right? Is equal to 580 times 9.8 times, what is it, 3.5? Right, so since there's more potential here, we're going to have less kinetic, right? Okay, now this looks really complicated, and it kind of is, but let me just talk you through the math here. I'm going to start on this side, so I'm going to go 580 times 9.8 times 1.2, and then I'm going to go plus 0.5 times 580 times 7.5 squared, and get that answer. And then I'm going to subtract this guy, so minus 580 times 9.8 times 3.5. And now I've got this. I've got 3239.2. Oh, 3. 3239.3 is equal to 1/2 580 v squared, right? And now all I have to do is multiply by 2, divide by 580. So times 2, that gets rid of this. Divide by 580, that gets rid of 580. And I get 11.17 is v squared, and now I got a square root both sides, so take the square root of that number, and I get 3.34 is v. Ta-da. Okay, so this is a 2 to 2. You also could have done it as a 1 to 2. That is, I could say, look, doesn't matter that it went down, right? Okay, this hill is only how high? It's what's 3.5 minus 1.2 is 2.3, right? So I could say 1/2 mv squared is equal to mgh plus 1/2 mv squared. But in this case, I'd use the 2.3 as my height, right? And say that 1.2 is 0. That should work, right? Happy hunting.